right, 6:12 here on this First Alert Weather Day. I want to make sure you have ways to stay updated with us as you're going throughout. If you have to be out and about, that First Alert Weather app, a great tool to have. Right now, you're taking a live look as some of the tides start rolling in here, as once again, the winds kind of keeping us at check, sitting out of the north here at this morning. Wind gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour. Here's a live look from Wicketuna. Just a steady rain down in the South Strand, and the heaviest rain right now, at least based off some of the newest data, looks like it's going to line up closer to North Myrtle, Cherry Grove, Little River, as you go across the border into Brunswick County, all the way up into Wilmington, where some of the highest totals are going to set up. And it's all because of the orientation of this system. Even if it doesn't get the name Tropical Storm Helene, you'll notice there's plenty of activity to the north and northeast of it, pretty dry down to the south of that center of circulation. Right now, rain falling pretty steadily from Myrtle Beach down into Garden City, Pawleys Island, a little bit of a break for you right now. Lake City, you're picking up on some of the steady rain, and that rain continues to come down and will continue to come down through a good chunk of the rest of the day. Right now, we're talking winds 50 miles per hour. Hurricane Hunter still in this and expecting this to either stay at its same strength or eventually get a center of circulation as we head closer to the afternoon. We'll keep an eye on that. Regardless, the forecast remains the same, with heavy rain and wind being the primary threat. We'll walk you through all the way through the early evening hours. I think this is when the worst of the weather will be around. So from now through the afternoon and the early evening, eventually this comes to an end pretty quickly as we head into the overnight, and that tornado threat actually now shifting off to the northeast as well. So good news as we continue to approach what would be landfall a little bit later as we head into the afternoon. Let's talk about the wind, because I think the wind obviously going to be a big talker, especially as you get closer toward the beaches. Wind gusts today anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour. Once again to the north or just along that center of circulation. That's where you're going to have the best chance for wind gusts to 45 to 50 miles per hour. Eventually, as we head toward this evening, will remain breezy, but that center of circulation will pull its way back up to the north. The rainfall forecast hasn't changed too much. Still think 2 to 4 inches of rain with local amounts of 6, basically across portions of Marion, Florence, Darlington County. You go a little bit closer up toward Wilmington, 6 to 8 inches of rain with local amounts of 10 expected in that forecast. Let's go ahead and show you why all of that matters. And we got this yesterday. We gave you the first alert to the flash flood watch that was issued. Still expecting those counties, those areas right near the border, the South Carolina and North Carolina border, to pick up on some of the heaviest rains. So North Myrtle Beach, Loris, Longs, Green Sea, Dillon. As you work up into Robeson County, you would pick up on some of that rain as well. So rain will turn heavy as we head closer to 8, 9 o'clock this morning. That eventually begins to lift its way, and there's some of that heavy rain right along the border there. And we've kept saying Highway 9, that might be the cutoff, depending on how this all shapes up. Notice the closer we get to the evening, though, things begin to improve. We go to 5 o'clock, that center of circulation coming onshore, and the backside of this, some light showers with some breezy winds. The tornado threat shifting to the northeast. Still think Wilmington and areas like Cape Fear will have the best chance of a tornado or two. For us, trending lower and lower as we continue to get that new data in. Something we'll still keep an eye on here, though, as we go through the rest of this morning.
All right, thanks, Andrew. And y'all can stay updated on today's storm by downloading our First Alert Weather app. We are the only local team breaking things down with video updates, and it's the only app that sends alerts straight to your phone throughout the weekend. You can also follow our team of meteorologists on social media. They're posting updates and sharing pictures of what we are dealing with today.